Hola amigos, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This video is an opportunity for me to tell you about what I consider to be the absolute best Christmas present for any writers that you have in your life, and it's also great if you've left it till the last minute. Hiya, my golly, I seem to have a lot of hair today, don't I? I am on location today. I'm feeling very Christmassy because we have actually travelled to Surrey to drop off all Christmas presents for family and to visit family before the holidays. So it's been really lovely, but it has got me thinking about Christmas and Christmas presents, and sometimes it can be so hard to choose the right present for writers in your life. So this is my solution. Now, I'd like to preface this by saying that, you know, presents, it's lovely to give presents, it's lovely to receive presents, but if you really can't afford to buy something for somebody, don't go and put yourself into debt or worry yourself about spending the money on something that you can't afford. Anybody that you're buying presents for, you know, there'll be a loved one, friends, family. They'll understand if you really can't manage it this year. Everybody's kind of having a tough time financially. Everybody gets it, and it is really important to be honest, I think, if you're just not able to do the same number of presents that you used to be able to do, for example. But if you can afford to, this is my solution. So writers, I tend to find that writers are quite easy to buy for. I mean, most writers are huge readers, so books are obviously a great solution. Notepads can also be really great, especially if you know that the writer does tend to use notepads like I do. I always have a new notepad for every book that I write. But it's also important to think about things like whether they like them lined, for example, whether they like them squared, whether they like them plain, whether they like them A4, A5, and things like that. So it can actually be quite difficult to get like the notepad that a writer actually really wants. So an even better solution than that, or pens or something like that, is this. So what writers honestly want more than anything else for Christmas, more than anything else, especially if they are parents, is the time, the ability to write. Okay, that is the single most important thing to us. I'm sure that everybody out there who is a writer will agree with us. So what I think is an absolutely brilliant present for writers are vouchers to a coffee shop. Now, ideally, I would have these vouchers to an independent coffee shop because I just think it's so lovely to be able to support independent businesses, and also it's a little bit more special. But if there happens to be a Starbucks around the corner from the writer that you are gifting for, and you know that what they really love is Starbucks, then by all means go for a Starbucks coffee voucher. But that way, the writer can go down to their local coffee shop, can settle themselves down nicely with their favourite drink, and even if they don't like coffee, they'll have teas, they'll have cold drinks. There's something that everybody would like there. They can just go, settle down and write in peace and quiet. And for me, that would be the best gift this Christmas. Now, if you're feeling really generous, you can go one step better than this if you happen to live near the writer and you have some spare time. If the writer has children, you can also offer to babysit for them while they go and spend their voucher. Now that's like top-notch Christmas present there. I honestly cannot think of a better Christmas present I could have been given when my kids were little. My kids are bigger now, so they're fine. They can look after themselves, but when they were little, that would have just been absolutely wonderful to have been sent off to a lovely warm coffee shop with my writing things, knowing that someone was looking after my kids and knowing that even the coffee and maybe a piece of cake were all paid for. See? Didn't I come up with a brilliant idea? I told you that it was the best idea. Right, well, I am going to go now. It's time for us to head off to go and see my sister, and then we are going to be heading back home to Wales, back to our boys. I hope that you have had an absolutely brilliant weekend and that you're getting all prepared for Christmas, and I really hope that this video was of some help to you, and I will catch you in the next one.